Access to clean water in Africa, the growing issue. I'm mad that 400 million Africans live in water-scarce countries and nearly 1 billion don't have access to clean drinking water, 1 in 8 people. I'm going to show you 2 things we take for granted from an African's view: access to water and having clean drinking water. The typical container for carrying water, the jerry can, weighs 40 pounds, when full for only 5 gallons of water. That's equal to the weight of a 5-year-old. Some weigh up to 70 pounds, the weight of a baby hippo. The typical distance to drinking water is a 3-hour walk, about 3.7 miles. Sub-Saharan Africa loses 40 billion hours of work per year just to carry water. In Kenya, 74% of women spend 8 hours a day getting water for their families. Right now, I'm going to stress the sadness of Africans not having clean water. Let me start off with the fact that every minute a child dies of water-related disease. The lack of access to clean water kills African children at a rate equivalent of a jumbo jet crashing every 4 hours. A jumbo jet holds about 250 people. One out of every 5 deaths of children under 5 is due to water-related disease. 443 million school days are lost each year due to water-related disease. May I stress that a terrible 80% of illnesses in Africa are caused by lack of clean water, and only 24% is from Ebola. Why aren't the higher numbers scaring us? Half of the world's hospital beds are filled with people suffering from water-related diseases. Dirty water is affecting African children's educations. Over half of the developing world's primary schools don't have access to clean water. Without toilets, girls often drop out at puberty. The crazy fact is that less than 1 in 3 people in sub-Saharan Africa have access to a proper toilet. But then again, more people on the planet have a mobile phone than the amount of people with a proper toilet. There are so many water-related diseases you need to be aware of: diarrhea, arsenicosis, cholera, fluorosis, typhoid, and many more. The simple fact that we need to wrap our heads around is that people are using and wasting water more than ever before. The World Bank says that by 2035, 3 billion people will live in water scarcity areas, especially Africa. I know, it's terrifying, but we need to spend less time being scared and more making a difference. By investing in clean water alone, young children in Africa gain more than 413 million days of health. Research has shown that for every 10% increase in women's literacy, a country's whole economy can grow by up to 0.3%. Let's help get our girls back in school. The world needs to put their differences aside so we can overcome this issue. Dirty water kills more people every year than all forms of violence, including war. We all need to become aware of this. And we need to spread the word. Only we have the power to make a difference in someone else's life. And it all starts with a glass of water.